Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Today we are going to be taking a look at an A-rated Imperial Courier. Now, first things first, let's go and have a look at the, well, basically the decal placement. I'm going to have a quick look here first because not a lot of people may know this, but the third decal, it actually is shown underneath your ship, which is rather odd for me because most of them are actually above the ship or on the sides. Just an interesting fact I thought I might share with you. But let's move on to the internals. And as you can see, I've got my standard military grade composites, so I know that I've got the same amount of protection against lasers and kinetic weapons. I mean, I suppose we could go and put this over to reactive surface armour. It's not adding or subtracting anything from this ship, but I generally prefer to rely on my shield rather than my hull strength. And reactive armour, that means that you're going to have better protection against kinetic weapons, but worse protection against laser weapons. But we don't know how much that is because there's no solid data on it. So I like to stick in the realms where I know roughly what the quantifiable measures are. So that's why I stick with military grade composites. I mean, I might try working out what the other ones do one day, but not yet. And you can see we've got pretty much A-rated everything else apart from the life support and sensors. We could actually upgrade these more to possibly A-rated if we wanted, but we'd have to sacrifice something else. Like, I am using really high power draw weapons, and I've got two really good shield cells on here, so I could make power for it, but I like to do it this way. We've got the best shield generator, B3 shield cell bank. The reason I go for Bs rather than As is because I get about a 50% more charges in the class in the rating Bs to the As, and they only do about a third less shield charge per usage. So I'm getting more out of a B than I am an A. The main downside is they are a lot heavier, at least 50% heavier, I think. We've got an A2 frameshift drive interdictor, so it's easier for us to pull bigger ships out of supercruise. And in the rest of the smaller slots, we've got a couple of cargo racks and a Collect Olympic controller. Because I think there's nothing worse than taking out some pirates and they drop like gold, platinum, palladium, or whatever, and you have no cargo space to pick it up. That really gets on my nerves, so we've got a couple of tons of cargo space. It's not going to break the bank, but it gives us the ability to just pick up that rare commodity cargo if we want to. Now, we'll have a look here. With the best power plant, we have a 15.6 megawatt available power, but we have got 17.07 megawatts worth of power once deployed. Now, we have been able to cope with this due to the fact that we've set our power priorities so that certain things shut off before others. I have a feeling that the shield cell bank's not going to be usable on the way I've got this ship built whilst we have the weapons out. But that's no big hardship. If we want to use the shield cell bank, I'll just pop the weapons in and then use it, pop them back out again after it starts charging. And the retracted one's not too much of an issue, so that's fine. Jump range, our standard unladen jump range is just shy of, well, just over 14 light years, so that's not too bad. It's around about the average of about 15 light years for the combat rated craft. But anyway, let's move over into the hardpoints. As you may have noticed before now, I have actually got two railguns mounted on this ship. I know they are extremely high heat and high power draw, but I just want to show how these weapons work on these ships. I never say that these are actually going to be viable builds, I just want to show you what the extreme builds are going to be like. And we've also got one fixed beam laser underneath the ship. We've got one D-class kill warrant scanner, a chaff launcher, and 2 shield boosters, 1A and 1D, to give us the best amount of shield strength we're ever going to get. So hopefully we're not going to have to rely on our hull strength to keep us alive. Hopefully this is going to be more than enough. But anyway, let's get this ship out into the black and let's see what mayhem we can cause. Okay, so we're back in the hazardous resource extraction site, and we found ourselves a wanted federal gunship. Now, I know I am in a much smaller ship, so I'm not going to be very suicidal about this. I'm going to wait for him to finish scanning like this, wait for him to turn around,
power plant capacity exceeded,
and I'm going to shoot him in the back. What a brave soul I am. So let's start taking his shields down. And then let's start peppering his hull.
Temperature critical.
Yes, I know temperature is critical. So let's stay behind this guy. I don't want him to be able to turn on me. Damn. This is exactly what I didn't want. But I've managed to get it back, so we're behind him again. So that's nice. So let's just try and get as much damage onto his hull as we can. Oh, you didn't expect this? Oh no! Whatever shall be done? I don't mind picking on big, slow-moving, heavy ships. Especially with railguns, because these things do insane amounts of damage.
Target shields offline.
Well, not there apparently. We must have damaged a module. But we've got him. Very nice. Now, I've got to say, even with all these heavy weapons, I still actually have my shield bank, my shield cell bank, usable when I have my weapons deployed. So it's no big worry now. So I don't have to actually retract my weapons in order to actually be able to use my shield cell bank. So that's really nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on going, see if I can find something else to destroy, and I will see you guys in a moment. Ah, what's this? We have found ourselves an actual federal dropship. So let's pull our weapons out.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
This one is actually wanted. So let's see how easy it is to actually outmaneuver. There we go, we've managed to get behind it. So maximum power to weapons, and let's take down this lady. Sorry, Miss Fiona. But I ain't no gentleman. There we go, that's what we wanted. We wanted you to try and run away a little bit.
Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical.
Damn. I'm really not used to the delay on these things. I really need to start using them a little more often. But we can really decimate this thing. Although I really should be hitting it a little bit more efficiently. Come back here, you. No, I am not letting you get those guns on me. Although for some reason she doesn't seem to be attacking back.
Target shields.
Maybe she was just waiting for her shields to come back.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Let's get you back in my sights. Ah! No, I am not letting you ram me. I'm not playing to the strengths of your ship. And it looks like I'm completely out of ammo for my railguns. So that sucks. One of the major drawbacks of these weapons. But thankfully, we basically have done more than enough damage to just take this ship down with the beam laser. It's just going to be take a little while in order to actually do so. And there we go, we have it.
Target destroyed.
And since I have no more railgun ammo remaining, I'm going to have to beat a little bit of an early retreat. So let's get back to the station and see how this thing actually docks. Okay, so we've been given pad 36. Now I have a feeling we've been given this one last time, but I'm not 100% certain about this. Nope, wasn't this one. So let's get our gear out and get this bird put down. This one is a lot more responsive than the Downback Explorer, and it doesn't drift quite as much.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
But as always, let's go and get inside the hangar and see what I think of this ship after it's been A-rated. Now, what do I think of the Courier once it has been fully A-rated? Now, I think the ship is a very, very capable combat ship. Well, a very capable small combat ship. And it's going to do very, very well in the bounty hunting role. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to do extremely well in conflict zones or not. Somehow, I don't think it will, unless you're winged up. But I'm not 100% certain about that because I haven't done any conflict zones recently since they were made harder. But like I said, this ship is very, very capable and able to look after itself. I do compare it somewhat to an A-rated Viper. Although there are some serious differences between a Viper and the Courier here. The Courier has completely different weapon placements. The two side ones are a lot further apart than with the Viper. It's also only got 3 hardpoints, although it's got 3 mediums, whereas the Viper has 2 small, 2 medium. I also think the Viper is somewhat faster in a straight line than the Courier, and it's faster in the boost. But I do think the Courier is a little bit more manoeuvrable. And I think, if I remember rightly, their shields are somewhat comparable, Although I do think that the Courier has somewhat better shields than the Viper, though I could be slightly wrong in this. I will have to go and have a look once I do my Viper review. But all in all, I do think this is, as I said, a very capable small fighter. As I also said, you can pretty much put whatever you want in these 3 slots here, whether you want to have a fuel scoop here so that the ship can actually... So basically, so you can do longer range travelling rather than just a few systems back and forth and not have to stop off for fuel. You could also put in some hull reinforcement packages so in case your shields do go down. But again, the shields on this are very strong, and if you don't want to stick around, you do have the speed to get out of there. Although you will be outrun by Cobras and Vipers, and quite possibly Clippers. But anyway, that's pretty much what I think about this ship. I do hope that this review has made, well, basically made it easier for you to decide whether or not you want to go for this ship or not. Now, I do not actually really recommend going for the railguns here because their absolute lack of ammunition does make them an absolute nightmare to run, and doing any type of bounty hunting, you'll be running back and forth to the local station to go and resupply every so often. I just wanted to show you what it was like with railguns with the heat and the power requirements. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit that like button, it really does help my channel out. And if you haven't already, you can come and join the Wolfpack by hitting that big subscribe button. You'll actually get notifications from whenever I release newer videos. And if you're still hungry for more Elite Dangerous content, you can check out the list of my affiliated channels down on the right. And until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.